Okay, hey. Right, so I'm just going to be sewing up, doing the applique on a couple of little heartbreakers. So we got Cute AF, Kiss My Ass, and then I'm Good Thanks. So I'm just going to be doing a bit of applique. It's going to be really laid back. Hi! It's going to be really laid back, and we're just going to work our way through some valentines sewing. Right, let's start by turning my machine on. Just make sure I've got a good stitch length. And make sure it's threaded correctly. Always a good place to start. Trim some tails, make sure and we'll get going. So I don't know how interesting this string's going to be, but we're just going to really carefully stitch around the edge, and there's going to be an awful lot of hand cranking in this video. But I've put some chill music on. I hope it's okay. And yeah, I figured I'm going to be doing this anyway. I might as well do it on a live. So, where is my... Oh, there it is. Okay. So, I've got a few Valentine's Day themed markets coming up. So I figured I needed something Valentine's-ish. So this is what I've come up with. Letter done. So I'm just going to pull my tails through and we'll tie them all off at the end. So that's just the first letter, ever so carefully stitched round. So yeah, it's going to be pretty slow going today. and I'm not sure I'm going to be talking a huge amount, so I hope it's just a bit of a chill. If you've got any questions, just drop them in the comments and I'll try and remember to check in every so often. Let's pull this through. Made that look way too easy. Practice is all I can say. And a lot of hand cranking. I always say anyone can do it. They just need to actually sit down and give it a go. It is a lot easier than it looks. So push those to the side for now, and we'll move on to the next letter. Pull in all my threads to the back so they look nice and neat on the front, because it doesn't matter what the back looks like so long as the front's okay. Because no one needs to know what the back looks like, apart from the fact that I'm showing everyone right now what it looks like. That's because you spent so many hours getting better. I would probably lose a finger just trying to set up the machine. I thought that when I first got the industrial, I was terrified, but in all honesty, I've probably injured myself less on this machine than I have on my regular domestic one. I actually dislike using my regular machine anymore now, because it's just not as good. I like this one. To the side. It's true. Sorry, the E's a bit more involved, so I'm a bit quieter for a minute. Just lifting my needle ever so slightly just to make sure I fall in just the right place. Have a look. There we go. Also, I don't know if people realise, but with industrial machines you get a little knee lift, which you don't have on a regular machine, so I'm just using that under my desk and it lifts my foot up and down, so I don't need to worry about doing that by hand. And when I'm sewing things on my regular machine now, I will try and use my knee under the desk and get really frustrated when it doesn't do what I want it to. But it's super handy for doing stuff like this when I'm just doing teeny tiny little pivoting movements. Because it just allows me to move the fabric that bit easier underneath. There we go. So I am actually being quite lazy. I'm not actually tying off any of my cottons right now. I'll probably just go back and do that all at the end. Because with my hands, I don't think you really want to see me try and fiddle with a load of thread. So I'm just going to do the little middle bit of the A, just to make sure everything stays where we want it to. And it gives it a bit of a nicer finish. Little stitch, just back in the same hole that we started in. Also, just in case people are wondering, oh, it's better set up than my 30-pound sticking around on my bed. I can't believe you use your bed as a desk. You need to put it on a proper table. Yeah, so as I was going to say, if it works, it works, but it doesn't work. It does not work. That's why you think you can't sew. If you did it properly, you'd realise it's not as difficult as you think. Of the time it works. Every time. I don't even know what to say to that, really. I'm just going to say no. So, just in case people are wondering, my best attempt to watch a professional guest. Where's my trying to sit on the button? Nah, it's all good. Right, so our back is a complete and utter mess. But as I say, I'll tie those all off later. I'll just pull through the F and then we can move on. I'm going to have to completely re-thread my machine because we're doing multiple colours today. So, but it shouldn't take too long to do that. I have got all my bobbins set up already, so you're not going to have to watch me wind bobbins. So I at least prepared something. So that's what we've ended up with. Oh, I haven't pulled that thread through. We'll do that in a minute. But we've got it all stitched on top stitch nicely. So we're gonna unthread the dark pink. What's fake powder? Yes, I will come up with something for you for that one. Right, let's just thread up this. So for people that don't know about industrial machines, I've got a big thread rack just up here that I pop my spools on. So I'm gonna thread it up with the next colour. Through the tension discs. You're going to watch me attempt to thread a needle for about 10 minutes now. Any other time and I can do it easily. Oh no, there we go. Oh, I pulled it out again. My fingers got caught. There we go. And I think we actually won bobbin chicken there. Yes, we did. Look at that. Complete empty bobbin. Just managed it. Always makes you feel good when you win. Okay. There we go. All ready for the next one. So, right. I'm now going to move on to Kiss My Ass. I've just realised what we're actually doing with these is they're going to be made into little like love heart bags or wristlets. So this is the little Heartbreaker pattern, and then just in there we've got, I think it would make a really cute like makeup bag or something, but honestly I'm in love with the applique at the moment, so that's what we're working through, ready for Valentine's. Oh, that's cute. I hope so. I hope other people think they're cute as well. In my mind, they're adorably cute and I love them. And I make what makes me happy, so we're doing loads of them. Tension's looking okay with the new thread, so that's good. Flying pig. It looks like a little lechon. I love it. I haven't seen any lechon fabric. I should see if I can find some. That would be really cute. You can make it. It's like a whole tube thing. Yeah, I don't know what you'd store in it. I mean, I guess it could be a cute game mat. I've seen people make big long storage tubes to store some of the custom lightsabers and stuff. That's really funky. First letter done. I'm kind of dreading doing these little asterisks. A gym bag, yeah? That'd be cool. I haven't tried a bigger bag like that yet. It is on my list of 2024 to try. But I haven't tried a big bag like that yet. There we go. Eyes nice and easy. Could store a whole lot of wax melts in it, yeah. I do have plans to make a little wax melt storage bag. It's going to be super cute. I might set that up on stream one day. Although it's in clear vinyl and that drives me absolutely insane. So it'd just be raising the whole street. Awkward too. Oh, that one's starting to come up. So this is all in faux leather vinyl, and I've just double-sided taped the letters down just to keep them in place while I sew. A rage stream sounds fun. No, for you maybe, but I mean, I love the end result of clear vinyl and I'm never going to stop trying to use it, but the process is always frustrating because tensioning just becomes an absolute nightmare on it and it sticks to everything. This S is rather curvy. I'm just going to keep pulling my threads through just so it's nice and neat on the front. So don't worry, I will be tying them all off after the stream. It's just my hands don't work the best at tying things off and it just won't be interesting for anyone to watch me try and struggle with that because that is 10 times harder for me than actually sewing them. I think it's just easier to hand crank the whole of this S than actually use the pedal for any of it because I'm only doing one stitch at a time with all the curves. done kiss. You can't even see the stitches on that. There you go. Oh, that way. And we're just going to move on to my. This is actually going quicker than I thought it would. I don't know how long I've actually been live, but apparently I sew this faster than I thought. Although I'm glad you can't really see my face because I think my tongue is literally sticking out right now while I'm concentrating. Haven't seen Nugget photobomb yet. Oh, he's fast asleep on the sofa at the moment. He is passed out, bless him. It's a hard life. He does have a new little bandana though that I made him yesterday. That is super cute. I love it. So if he does wake up, I'll see if I can get him to show it off. It will be one of my videos coming up, and I've got loads of. We did a whole photo shoot where he's just looking absolutely adorable. So I will be sharing pictures soon. So again, if you want to see my little photo shoot with Nugget, like and follow and subscribe to all my stuff and you'll be able to see that. I did this a little too close. I probably should have pulled this through earlier. Now it's right under my needle, but we can still do it. There we go. I'm surprised Nugget hasn't come running in. Usually when he hears me talking, he decides that now is the time he needs attention. But any other time, he's just sleeping. As soon as I try talking to someone else, the world needs to revolve around him. He's can't. Oh, bless him. Well, he's had a tiring day of doing nothing but sleeping. Needs to recover. So that he's all nice and rested, ready for bed. Someone's getting attention and it's not me. Exactly. Which one are we putting that one? Okay. Just going to do the gap in the A. And this is small, so it's going to be completely handcraft. And I'm not going to be able to pull my thread through because again it's right under that needle. So we'll just do it all in one go. Now I am dreading doing these asterisks because they are going to be super fiddly. Which one do I need to pop? See, this is the problem where I don't do it as I go. I then lose track of what thread I need to pull through. That one. There we go. Yeah. This thread is just shedding as well. It's not the most user friendly. I'll cheat and just glue them on. That's why I'm not the professional. I wouldn't go that far to call me a professional, but I mean, you probably could. I doubt these are actually going to get too much like heavy wear and tear on them, but it's no. But it doesn't take that much more. Let's put this thread through while we're here. There we go. Come on, there we go. I'm not sure how neat that actually looks. Might be better off just gluing those. But nah. No, I like the look of it. Even if it is a little messier than the rest of the letters. I'll just do the last one and then I will show you all 4 of you. Oh, thank you. I feel like this one is going slightly better than the first one, so I'm learning. Let's just pull that out so I can reach it. And then pull the thread through. We need to pull through. There we go. And there we got our, I still can't work out which way, back and forward. We've got them all sewn on, and the stars don't look the best, but from a distance you'll never know. It's so cute. I love these bags. I just think the applique on it is adorable. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch my thread out again. So you're gonna switch to black now. Pop this up. I hope the music's okay as well. I realise I'm being a bit quiet at the moment, but yeah. Apparently this is supposed to be cosy music, so I hope everyone's feeling nice and cosy. Just bring the needle up so I can get to it. Can't thread my needle. Told you we got lucky with the last one. Let's just snip off the end, see if we can get a nice clean edge. There we go. Switch out the bobbin. Music is fine, I'm just tuning to it. Good to know. So again, I'm all prepared and got all my bobbins wound, which makes a big change to my normal sewing. There we go. Right, and we're ready to move on to my favourite one. I don't know who's going to get it other than me, but I find myself funny, and that's all that really counts. See, the problem with black thread is I can't see what I'm doing. Come on. I'm going to do this. Pull it through. There we go. Super long tails because I just threaded my machine. I assume I'm missing something, but I love the idea of anti-love hearts. Yeah, basically. So as I say, I've got a couple of online markets coming up which are anti-valentines themed. So I thought it was just a really cute idea. And I'm not the biggest fan of Valentine's Day, just because I feel like you shouldn't need a day to tell someone you love them. So anti-Valentines, I can get behind. So we're just going to do the M. This one's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt because I'm going to have to switch my threads out an awful lot, but I think it'll be worth it because, as I say, this one's going to be my favourite and it's going to be worth it. Oh, come on. There we go. So also obviously I've got all my lines drawn all over it, but that's just in a heat erase marker and I can just use a wet wipe to clean that up. It's just to make sure that I get everything as straight as possible. Although even with all the lines, it's still not going to be straight. But so I'm going to switch to grey for the word good. After my fingers, a caption. Thread again. Charm of handmade stuff. Yeah. That's what I like. I like things to be a little bit wonky. Or I like things I own to be wonky. I will always criticise my own stuff and try and make it as straight as possible. But I try to tell myself it's like Bob Ross. Just happy little accidents. But that's all good in theory, but when it comes down to it, I can get myself quite worked up over it all. Yeah, good old Katie Wonk. Come on, there you go. Make sure those threads are out the way, and we'll go onto the grey. The lighter colours are far easier to sew because I can actually see the thread, whereas the black on black was impossible to see. This G is going to be a bit of a pain because there's an awful lot of curves around on it, but it's all good. How long have we been live for? 46. That's not too bad, is it? I'm making better time than I thought I would. So we've got 2 done. I was worried I wouldn't even get to this one. So I suppose that whole different level of confidence to use contrasting thread. I do love using contrasting thread, and when done well, it looks amazing. I do think some of my best pieces that I'm most proud of is when I've used contrasting thread, but it's terrifying. You have to make sure that your tension and everything is just spot on. But for applique work, I think, especially something like text, you don't want that to stand out too much, I guess, because the word itself should be the main focus. I don't know. I guess I could have used the same colour on all of them, but yeah, I don't know. I like to be extra. Let's get that out of the way. I think I'm going to have to switch this bobbin out soon because it was a rather small bobbin. But I did think ahead and I do have another full one. So, come on. That's what happens when you lift your foot and you didn't put your needle down. I think we rescued it, we're good. Just get back in the original hole. I think this suits this the whole better. The sweeps, yeah. See how this inner O is going to be. Sorry, I realise I'm being rather quiet whilst doing these, but it's a bit more of a fiddly one. The one with the letters with straight lines are so much more simple. Doing the curves, I have to make sure that I'm cranking round. I'm doing a lot of hand cranking. Second O. Right, I'm just going to check my bobbin because I do not want to run out while doing applique. I think we're good for the second O. I'm probably going to switch it for the D. I hate wasting thread, so we're gonna keep playing chicken. mean, when hand cranking, this O is not difficult at all, really. That's a nice round one. Okay, let's do the inside now. So, line ourselves up. I'm just going to hand crank all around this as well, just because that works really well on the outside. Move back to the start. Do one more. And there. Too many threads. This is why I should probably tie them off as I go, but you don't need to see out. So get those all out the way. Oh, I didn't pull that one through. Silly me. That one was easy to find. Okay. Right, we are going to change the bobbin for this last one because, oh yeah, we don't want that running out on us. Handy little gadget. Yeah, it's just my seam ripper and my little snips. But multiple uses. That thing the bottom puts it in. Oh, my little, yeah, keeps them from getting all tangled. Mostly. I've also got a little squirtle tray that I keep all of my empty bobbins in. But I think he's just out of shot. Yeah, he's just there. I'll bring him in because he's super cute. There you go. He guards my bobbins. Mine floats around in the box. I have to keep. Yeah, you really need to look after your machine a little better. I mean, I look after my industrial. My regular one is probably a little neglected. But yeah, I mean, I can't remember the last time I actually oiled it, which is probably a bit disturbing. But again, that's another thing I love about the industrials is they're self-oiling for the most part. so I don't need to actually remember to oil them. There we go. Which one do I need to pull? This one. Come on. Too many threads. Getting a bit lost now. The one I'm after. Oh, there we go. Yep. They need oil. Yes, they need oil. Especially domestic ones, they need oiling. You're supposed to oil them. Well, they recommend after like every project. They also reckon you're supposed to change your needle, but I am shockingly bad at that. I will use a needle until I break it, which will make a lot of people cry. I know some people that change their needle after every project as well. Right, so I'm just switching to some cream thread for the last one. I can see the build up on my needle though from the tape. I might need to get an alcohol white, but I reckon we're going to be okay for the last couple of letters. Must get expensive over time. Yeah. Yeah, but that's why you buy needles in bulk. The more you buy, the cheaper they are. So, yeah. I mean, especially industrial needles are actually very reasonable. Cheaper than domestic, but again, it's just that availability. Not so many people want the industrial needles, and you buy them in much larger packets than you would domestic needles. So let's put that back in. There's the cream. On the home stretch now, and we've literally just hit the hour mark, so we're doing very good because I wasn't. Pardon? This one's being stubborn. There we go. So T, let's get all those out of the way. The stream went down for a second, but it's back up now. Might have just been on my side though. Stream had a wonky moment. Okay. Nothing showed up on my side, but I mean, hit refresh and it will be back. Okay. At least someone knows what's going on because I don't. Oh, we're up to 5 views apparently. Hello. Hello people. I can't even, there's the camera. Hello. Alright. Let's get that thread. Just go round. Okay. Down. The straight lines are so much easier. And last stitch, and we're done. So I'm just going to pull my threads through. Oh god, this is a nightmare on the back, but it's easily sorted. Alright, and there we go. So we got I'm good thanks, and it's in the asexual colours, which just makes me, I find it funny. So because Valentine's Day is for everyone. But yeah, so I think we're going to leave it there. So we'll just go over. So we've done the Kiss My Ass, Cute AF, and then the I'm good thanks, and